That's a shame. Oh boy. Stretching is very important. Ah, okay. Last on this list... CROAK Crusader, spawn of the Spore Spectre! Woo! Of the events in the story, she had a power shift, not a second trigger or anything, just a power shift, where she can notice and examine minute details in people. What do you mean by minute details? Because by minute details, that immediately made me think of Tattletale. And now I'm worried for Tattletale. Anyways, CROAK Crusader is one of the... God, this is gonna be a fucking wild one. Anyways, that's the CROAK Crusader. And this... is Toadman. Welcome to Ryan Verde, a hidden gem among Canada's lush tropical rainforest. But do not be deceived by its beauty, for within these verdant depths a battle of epic proportion unfolds. The valiant Captain CROAK, our steadfast hero, once again stands between the innocent Canadians and the fiendish Professor Creature. Yet lurking in the shadows, a new menace has just emerged. Toadman, a sinister doppelganger, with ambitions far darker than we dare imagine. The fate of the true North hangs by a thread. I feel like the volume is a little low. There we go. A and D to move, space to jump. Hold space to glide. And mouse button to use your tongue. You move around your mouse. Whee! To swing Toadman around. You do it really fast, get a lot of fucking momentum. Yum. See, this is what I was talking about on tongue grapple related movement. Now you. Yum. Yum. Get the points. Get all the points. Very important that you get the points. You can grab stuff and smash it against the ground. Honestly, that aspect most reminds me of Wario Land Shake It. Where you had to grab a bunch of the bags and shake them up to get all the cointons. Cointons? Yeah, cointons. Most of them were coins. Whee! It says with people in the story, so I think it's different. Also, don't worry about Tetla, she's narratively immortal. It's just that a big event happened and a lot of heroes' powers shifted. Sorry, the term narratively immortal fucking cracks me up. Reminds me of a fucking post I saw on Tumblr about being doomed by the narrative. Nah, I'm not doomed by the narrative. I'm the narrative's favorite. There's some stupid shit like that. Toadman. Oh god, now I'm actually worried for everybody else we like. Okay, I definitely need to turn up the volume a little bit because I really like the music in this game. Yum. The narrative loves its smug know-it-all. Who doesn't love a smug know-it-all? With her classic Vulpine smile. Anyways, you murder people in this game. Or murder creatures, I guess. Yep. It's fun. Almost everyone who interacts with her, that's who. All the fucking heroes, whenever they know Telltale is around, they already fucking cuss at her because she's fucking annoying to deal against. But how can you, as a reader, not love her? Oops. I also remember the second part of that post. It was, I am the narrative's favorite, and that is, being the narrative's favorite is not necessarily a great thing, because if the narrative likes you a lot, it's gonna do a lot against you as well. If the narrative loves highlighting you, you're very prone to have something terrible happen to you. Yum. Yum. Has a scar on her face. Had various forms of damage taken to her. A lot of shit has happened to her. Oop, hold on. Yum. Wang. Oh, I'm maniacally laughing. This game is fucking fun. Bonk. It's Blanc. She also went through the fucking point where she was willing to have Miss Militia just execute her on the spot. Just to prove a point. Just so people would actually fucking understand and believe her. Like, that's also kind of fucked up. Eee. I say this earlier, but I don't understand some of the power shit, but it's fun seeing people try and get used to their powers again. I would find it extraordinarily annoying. I'm sure a lot of the people find it extraordinarily annoying having to adjust to something completely fucking different. It's fun for us, the readers. Definitely not fun for them, the users. Tee-hee, tee-hee-hee. Powers are similar to some degree in like template, but different enough. Out of pure fucking curiosity, do you know of an example that is not super spoiler-y? Spoiler-ish? Laser Dream, whose lasers and force field become much more powerful but become less precise in how it's used. Super precision, not that strong. Super strong, not extremely precise. And what was the power shift? But also now I'm fucking curious how and why a power shift like that occurred. It was strong before, but it basically went from like a sniper to a bazooka. Fun, but also power shift was becoming more powerful but less precise. Fun, but also again getting used to that sounds like a fucking nightmare. Ugh, scusi. No, not going down there yet. I love that you can just grab them and throw them, like, into the distance. Like, eventually they're gonna hit a ground or something and fucking die. It wasn't even one of the worst cases. See, now I'm curious to hear one of the worst cases. Alright, these guys are super strong and can only be killed by throwing a motherfucker into a motherfucker. Oh no, if it's this stage, I'm probably not gonna fucking finish it. Stage is fucking annoying. Absolutely love the game. This stage sucks ass. It is fun grabbing the rocket launcher guys and making them die off their own rocket. Spoilers to the next arc. No! I'm sorry. My quest for knowledge has granted you more knowledge of more knowledge than you bargained for. There we go, that's sense. Like, I had to refresh myself on the change that happened. Do I have a health bar indicator? Yes. Top left. My little toad hand. The amount of fingers raised is the amount of hit points I currently possess. You're gonna say it anyways? I accept it. I caused you to get spoiled, you can spoil it from me as well. Can you not fucking love this? Speaking of indicators, whenever my cursor is grayed out, it means there's nothing nearby I can tongue to. Whenever it turns red, means there is something I can tongue to. Always keep a lookout for that. Because sometimes there's something you can grapple to that is off screen. Now I can kill you. Basically, the power was to create water, but the shift made the power instead create a gaseous substance that becomes ice. There's a name for that. Where you skip the liquid phase entirely and go from gas to solid. I know there's a name for that. Motherfucker. Don't you impede my movement. I meant gaseous energy. Define energy. Because that definitely does not sound like normal. It would create normal ice. Nope, not yet. Alright, well, now that I actually know what the fuck I'm doing, this level isn't so bad. Sorry, there's a lot of explosives roaming around, so I have to pause this. It's the blue Capricorn, and normally the power creates a glowing energy that becomes the respective elements. So normally he creates the energy and it becomes water. But now but the energy is not a gas that freezes stuff and turns to ice. Not a gas that freezes stuff and then it turns to ice. Is now a gas that freezes stuff and turn to ice. So before, the energy was different. It wasn't gaseous, I'm guessing. Oh, the crushers. Not like the crushers. Hehe. Ah. Now he described it as energy. What's described it was this liquid, but not a liquid. It felt liquid, but it was something else. Oh, whenever I kill a motherfucker with another motherfucker, they spawn a heart. Interesting. It could float, but it could also be poured out. It could make it. It could make it. It could make it float. Blech. And still kind of act liquid-like. A floating liquid. Nope. Yes. But now instead of feeling liquid, it feels gaseous. Gaseous? Gas-like. Gaslight? Fuck. Oh, Toadman. Toadman cannot die. Toadman is forever. Toadman must be forever. Toadman is kind of lost. Son of a bitch. Nope. Yes. So instead of hydrokinesis question mark, it's rustokinesis question mark. Control over ice, but not entirely. Control over the ice that you produce, but it's not really ice. Control over a gas that you can turn into ice. I swear to God, there's a name for that process. Can't remember. Cryokinesis, yes. Also, there is a name for the process of a gas turning into a solid. And it's driving me nuts that I can't remember it. I want the heart.